Hi, Magnus, and today we're doing a late video. It's an afternoon one, and we're working with the Fairy Oracle by the Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle, Lucy Cavendish, and artwork by Selena Fank. Not sure if she's related to Boxer, possibly, but she's got beautiful artwork. Um, and it's called, the box is broken. I can't show it to you. It's fallen apart. It's the Fairy Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue and Raven Valentine, and illustrations by Howard David Johnson, which is why I was attracted to it because I love art and I love to draw. And the first card I pulled, before I go into the cards, a quick mention to Feral Little Creations. It's a company that makes, I hope you didn't see that, that makes these little pouches. So cool. You can wrap it up, it's got a string, and you can just wind it up and take in the selection of crystals you think you might need that day and put it in your bag. Because it was meant to be for tarot card readings, tarot cards, but they weren't small enough to fit, so I decided to use it as a crystal bag. So what I've got in here is selenite, it's my little pointer, and I have adventurine, which is for holidays, which I'm going to put there because that's what symbolises the Eight of Wands, and then I've got carnelian, fire sign, for the two fire signs I've got in this spread. It looks more like a fire sign reading, but it's actually for Earth. We're doing Moonlight Madness, Earth, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and then I've got my rose quartz. Apparently they work really well together. But yeah, I really just like this pouch. It's just so much easier to carry my numerous crystals on any given day to work with my energy, because I believe that your energy changes every day. Now, I also came across a thing called Paula Shell by Ula. It looks like Mother of Pearl, and it was also at the markets when we had a Mother's Day visit by Yvonne. New Zealand, Paula Shell Jewelry. Yvonne at eulapaulashell.com.au. And apparently it's really good with energy because it's got multi-tonal colours which help balance people's chakras. That's what I got told from her. Okay, so the first card we got, and I put adventuring on, which is for good luck and travel, which my sons are going to go travelling very soon, and one of them's got Taurus heavily in his chart. Adventuring is great for good luck and good travels. Yeah, magnetize good luck and travel. So we've got Eight of Wands, which is also the eight arrows of love. So maybe it's a holiday based on you're going on a holiday with a friend or a girlfriend. Um, you may have a lot of things going on right now, and the Eight of Wands generally means a love affair or a distance for someone that's interested in you that doesn't live in your country or state or province. You could be juggling many things like college or work and a girlfriend and the gym, and it goes on and on and on, and you're kind of maybe feeling a little bit torn in all those places. It's saying that it's good to have lots of things going on, but sometimes you need a day off to rest. The next card I got, Crossing Your Path, is the Life Experience card. This is to do with Aquarius energy. Yeah, you might have had an argument with an Aquarian recently. When the tower is like the fall of the tower. So when that falls down, it's because there's been an argument or a shift or a change, a life-changing event. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. When an Aquarian loses their cool, when they get really angry, they will lash out, and it will become from a place of extreme annoyance and frustration. So you may be dealing with an Aquarian. Okay, and what I put across that is to balance the hormones. I put a crystal called Moonstone. And Moonstone helps balance those emotions that sometimes come out when you poke the bear. One too many times, that bear explodes, and I think that's what you've done to this person. In your past, you had a Princess of Wands. That can be someone who is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. Someone in your past was very important to you. Could be a child. It's talking about someone that's very energetic, very enthusiastic, very optimistic. Could be ADHD. Gets bored quickly, wants to go from one thing to the next, and they like to go after their dreams and expand their horizons. They could be in marketing, they could be in sales. It's saying sales and marketing specifically. They could sing, they could dance, they could paint, they can draw, they can write. They've got a lot of attributes. Then you've got here the Princess of Summer, a gentle person. So this could be someone that could be your child or your grandchild, someone who is a thinker. They're very gentle, sensitive. It could be an ex-partner, very kind, inexperienced. They could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Emotional and a compassionate person you can share your concerns with. They come up as a younger water sign, so maybe they're a little bit immature. And they like to sit in a garden or a place where they can contemplate their next move. You will never be alone when it comes to a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. They'll always listen to your sadness, your challenges, and they'll be listening with a compassionate ear. And what I put on that placement for a crystal is the smoky quartz, because smoky quartz is fantastic for grounding for people that are very emotional. So smoky quartz is good for Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. And I put the shell because obviously water is an element that you would directly relate to and maybe find great relief by having water therapy, as in hot and cold showers or hot and cold stone massage. That will help chill out your, if you've got fire in your chart, it'll chill out the fire aspect in your chart. Then I've got crowning you is the Eight of Swords. So this talks about 8 weeks' time. It's like trying to decide whether to jump or not. You may have to make a decision, and you may have to believe in yourself. Maybe you've got a test coming up, thinking that you're powerful when you're not, a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. So she can just jump from that tiny little iceberg to the other little iceberg, but she doesn't have faith in herself. So you may have yourself in a type of mental prison, and you have been there for about 8 weeks and maybe another 8 weeks. It's moving through emotions that we can't process, and sometimes things will trigger us and it'll make it hard for us to think we can't get out of that mental spiral, that hamster wheel. You can spiral up and you can spiral down. You can have a physical breakdown or you can have an emotional breakdown. And I think both are just as scary as the other. Now, what I did draw for this to help with that is Bloodstone. It's a protection spell. Protection stone. And some of them have like red flecks. You probably can't see it. The camera's probably not good enough. It's got like red flecks through it, and they say that that's the symbol of the cross to protect you from harm's way, whether it be mental or physical. In the future, I've got here, this is, well, someone around you that may be a friend, a relative, that is a younger pentacle. So they are Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, that are very dependable, they're very protective, they're very chivalrous, they're humorous, and they're cautious, and they make wise decisions. They've got a meticulous attention to detail and kindness to others. They are your protector. They protect you from harm's way. And it's the slowest moving prince in the deck. He's just sitting on that leaf, and he's just gracefully just floating down the water. He's not in a hurry to get anywhere. And what you might think is that his mind is still, but no, his golden orb, that's his brain. His brain is constantly thinking. He's constantly finding ways to better situations, very practical, very kind, but also very protective of yourself. Is that could be a relative. Then I pulled out Five of Cups. So Cups is the next 5 months. You may have some things going on that you're trying to work through. Maybe it's already happened. It may be a framework of it takes 5 months to get over something that's scary, or it scared you and it made you fearful, and you now don't want to be anywhere near drama. And it's sometimes those things make you scared, and you need to remove yourself from negative people and emotions and others, and focus on what frightens you or worries you. Then we've got here an upside down King of Spring, who's usually theatrical. They do live sessions in a theatre. They do adult acting. Because he's upside down, he's not a happy prince. He's a grumpy prince because he's bored. So when there's a bored prince, he's down the mouth. He will be super quick to get angry. Normally, if it's the right way up, he's doing really well. He's innovative. He's inspiring. He's a leadership person and a very good supporter of your cause. But right now, he's reverse, which means he's not a leadership. At the moment, he may feel less than a leader and he may feel small. Could be lack of work, loss of a job. The carnelian helps to inspire creativity. And so when it comes to fire signs, they're very creative. They're good if they could express how they feel through writing, through drawing, through singing, through dancing. Some type of movement would be good for a fire sign because they need that spark. And then we've got here, this is your hopes and fears. You have someone around you who is maybe a friend. She is shown as the Queen of Wands. She's brilliant, loyal, talented, friendly. She believes in you and she believes in herself. She wants to help you maintain a balance between work and home life. She may do marketing as well. Again, a brilliant person that can run a business, then plan a birthday party for 30 and still manage to do all of it. She juggles very well. She's a multitasker. She's very passionate. She's got red on, and the red stimulates her passion. But good luck trying to convince her of what you want to tell her because she'll only hear her version. So if you try to change her mind, you're going to have an argument. Maybe you've had one with her recently. She can be very bossy, and I think that's the problem I have. Personally, I can't get along with Leos because I find them too bossy and too controlling. So I pulled out the tiger's eye, and the tiger's eye is for protection. So you may feel the need to protect yourself from her. She might be a little bit too pushy, and you may need to call in other people to try and give you direction on how to deal with those people. The last card I've got is the Six of Wands, and that's victory over troubling situations. It's like the tick-a-tack parade when we had Andrew Johns come home from the 1997 Premiership. They came back up on the bus from Sydney and they played It's a Beautiful Day. Wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring reward, success, and public recognition. It can also say that you've come through something really hard, maybe recently. So Wands is in the next 6 days. Someone's going to applaud all your hard work that you've done to get to this stage. You may have gone through a dark night of the soul, and this is what it's talking about, that people are cheering you on. You may be doing studying right now, and it says you're going to do really well at it, and the unicorn represents higher learning, and also looking after your mental and physical state. You're trying to get you might be doing some type of cleansing ritual, which I would recommend. So you can get your diet right, and once the diet is actually correct, then the exercise follows and everything falls into place. It might be telling you to do a cleanse and to try and get your do a reset of all your things that currently worry you. So if you're stressed out, like the Eight of Swords, which is stressed out, and you're mentally stressed out, maybe you just need to take a bit of time away to withdraw. Sorry if you can hear those birds. We live near the wetlands, which is Bird City, and they come every afternoon and every morning. You're so excited to go to bed. So noisy, but anyway, annoying. We get a lot of birds though. Okay, let me cut it into two. Oh, there's the Aquarian. The Midnight Prince. Ask for what you want and be honest. You're definitely dealing with an Aquarian. And they're truth tellers. They don't ever lie. They hold themselves to a really high standard, and they're extremely discerning, meaning they won't suffer fools gladly. And if they sense an injustice, they will come and they will protect you and stand up for you when you can't protect yourself. Oh, and then we've got the Silver Sisters. So you may have a sister around you that's like a twin, or a couple of people that are very toxic. It's just saying to keep away from them for a little while. I think you need to maybe take a break from being around their energy, because I think sometimes they plant ideas in your head about people that aren't actually true, and it could be about the Aquarian. I think these two sisters are jealous. They're very jealous people, and they like to cause commotion, and they like to cause drama, and you don't need that around you. So I'm going to call out 43. Yeah. If there is always a wish to the fairy prince, what are you on your way to receiving the fairy prince, who's the Aquarian, is making an appearance in your life soon in the form of wishes and dreams coming to fruition. In order to create the greatest possible potential from those wonderful beings' abilities, be sure to know that what it is you want, then to focus your thoughts, actions, and emotions and intent on this. Bring all into alignment and be honest when there appear to be blocks, and allow them to be released gently and without drama. Again, Aquarians do not like drama. Then allow them to be, and then the thing is to be honest about what it is that you want. There is no penalty for being so. You have to tell people how you feel and what you want. And there is nothing to hide or disguise about yourself. Be who you are. Be your authentic self. Be your true self. And watch the magic begin to unwind in your life. So if you're very wishy-washy and you struggle to find the way to tell people how you feel, then you need to get your boundaries set. You need to set them really well. I don't want this. I feel upset when you push me to do something I don't want to do. So it's a wish granter. Examine your heart and the wishes will follow. Yeah, do not try to hide your darknesses from him or excuse them. He has them too and does not find them bad, but he does know that whatever it is you want has born out of all you are, and if you remain unaware of all that you are, you will have wishes granted that somehow echo those unclaimed parts of yourself. So when you meet with him, and this card says you will, know yourself and be who you are and ask truthfully what you want and what you need. And this brings us to what you will ask for. Knowing what a wish will be granted, what will you ask? It will be given. Will you wish to be pain free, to find new love, to be more abundant? What is it that you truly wish for? And know that all the wishes that take you close to who you are, and the good wishes, as we humans call them, and all the wishes that take you further away from who you truly are the wishes that can distract you and go wrong. So do wish and wish boldly and bravely and truthfully and honestly, because this fairy prince can see all that you are. The more you know who you are, the more wonderful a wish can be granted. People are not mind readers 95% of the time. You need to tell people what you feel and what you need, and if you can't express it, then write them a message, send them a letter, have a phone call. Silver Sisters, number 9. Okay. Speaking of wishes, I got a present from my son. My birthday was in February, and I kept it because I read up in this book about what symbolises a wish. Apparently, it's a ribbon. It came off Harry Hartog's gift certificate that I've still got and I haven't used yet. So I'll have to read. But yeah, I didn't know that. If you get a present wrapped up in ribbon, the reason they give it to you in ribbon is because it represents a wish. So there's a little bit of food for thought. If you have a dream diary, I suggest you journal in it. 9. It's time to approach your energy work in a disciplined way each day until it becomes second nature. When learning, the lesson of this card is to be a short step away to feel victimized, harassed, or picked on. Take all necessary measures within the law and the bounds of what you understand to be right to protect yourself, along with moving through an attack without being touched because you have strong protection and good psychic health, supported through practice and discipline. You are very sensitive, and because of that, you must trust your instincts and your ability to discern what is truly taking place. Lies and hurtful things are possibly being said. It says do not retaliate, but no, I will not back down. I'm the opposite of that. And when taking action on your own self, you will not be hurt when you realise that the weapons of attack have nothing to do with you personally, but it feels like it is. Even if you are being attacked personally, you are not other people's ideas about you. Do not become the lie by responding as if you are, because you're not. Clear ground, balance, and draw a big line in the sand saying, there's my boundary, you've just crossed it, we're no longer talking. I did that yesterday. And that's all I have here today for Earth Signs.